Wait a minute. Infectious substance? This entire city had to evacuate because of COVID.
China spent $14 billion building what was supposed to be the greatest city resort on Earth.
Definitely one of the best places I've ever done.
Imagine one city with 23 hotels, the world's largest indoor water park, along with dinosaur zones inspired by Jurassic Park. Each connected through a vast network of corridors and shared facilities.
It's insane. The indoor theme park.
An entire city designed for millions of visitors. Yet despite its size and ambition, the resort never fully opened to the public. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck, international tourism collapsed, funding dried up, and the development came to a sudden halt. Now it just sits here. I'm Steve Ronin. I travel the world documenting the places most people never get to see. When I found out about this place existed, I was already in China, and there was no way I was leaving without getting inside. My goal is simple: explore as many buildings as possible and document everything before security shuts us down. And trust me, that's easier said than done. This is China's largest abandoned city.
Just made it to the hotel. I'm super tired though. I'm here really late. So I'll see you guys when I wake up in the morning.
So where do I begin this story? This was filmed in the winter of 2023 at a time when I was living in China for the majority of that year.
Anyway,
I have this thing where I like to actually live in a different country for a year rather than just passing through as a tourist. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm here in northern China because a friend told me about this crazy abandoned resort. And I say abandoned resort, but that turned out to be a bit of an understatement. But to get there, I had a 4-hour drive through some of the most unusual landscape I've ever seen in my life.
Ship on the way to.
It's almost like another world out here, and somewhere along the way I came across a giant ghost ship just sitting abandoned on the side of the road. Now, I also wasn't alone on this adventure. I had two of my friends with me, Booker and Raven. Raven actually being the one who told me about this place to begin with. They're both a little camera shy, so you won't see them much, but you'll catch them here and there throughout the video.
Nothing. Empty. There's a dog. Alright, bye-bye, doggy. Damn. Should we check this too?
So at this point, I'm still completely oblivious to what this place actually is. My friend kept saying she was taking me to an abandoned resort, but I'm starting to think she was trolling me because what I was about to see next genuinely shocked me.
Maybe abandoned. Like I just read like for some buildings, maybe only one person living in there.
That's nuts. I'm guessing the rent must be cheap. Damn, this is crazy. A lot of these buildings, like 90% of them is just abandoned. That building is huge. Crap, there's like a castle-looking building too. That's part of the hotel? Oh my gosh, I really want to get inside the hotel.
Walk around maybe.
Yeah, we just have to walk around and see what we can get in.
First, and then check around.
We're pretty much here the entire day, so, well, at least until the sun sets.
The moment I stepped out, it hit me immediately. This wasn't just an abandoned ghost town. This was an entire city.
Which way should we go first?
I don't know. I guess maybe we check the hotel.
Yeah, okay. This one?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Okay. So what's our driver gonna do? He's just gonna wait here or just drive around?
More views.
Oh, okay.
Waiting in this area.
Alright, hopefully he makes some money out here. I feel bad. The guy had to drive all the way here in this ghost town, and I don't think anyone's gonna get a DD taxi over here. Is that the sign for the theme park or the resort? Thank you for visiting. Or is that the town? That's the town? Thank you for visiting. And really sad to see that the town is like this. This place used to be booming. Used to be so many people coming here for vacation with their family, just having a good time.
Let me tell you, this place felt like a giant playground. Just my friends and I, with the whole place to ourselves. And the more we walked around, the more we realized how much this place had to offer. It's actually insane.
Wow, there's the booth. I think the first building we're gonna see is this water park called Sweetland. Look at that. There's the sign. It's too cold to go to a water park right now. This is fun. I've never been in a town like this ever in my life. We're just gonna have to look around for our way in.
And right besides it was an abandoned theme park. You could tell it was meant for kids. And the wild thing is, it still looked brand spanking new. But I guess when you've only been sitting here for 3 to 4 years since COVID, everything is still pretty fresh.
That building looks like that would sell some like pastries and desserts. Oh, we can get in here. Nice. Guessing there's nothing in there. Empty. So far we haven't found a way inside the building, but it's still cool that you can just walk around and kind of look at the rides and take photos of it. You know, China has some incredible abandoned places, so it's cool that they also had like a little theme park here, mainly for kids by the looks of it. The rides look kind of small, but this looks like it could have been really fun. This ride, you were able to like go around in a circle, and you had like water guns attached to the seats.
It felt really bizarre. Walking around, it was hard to imagine that these rides were at one point actually being used, with a city this empty. None of it felt real, and honestly, the entire day felt like I was walking through a dream. Like this crazy looking ancient shrine that was coming up next.
The moment we're like heading to this abandoned temple area, pretty cool. Literally just walk right in. It's right there, right in front of me. Wow, look at that. It's weird that they would lock a temple. Usually they will allow people to pray here even though it's abandoned. What do you see?
Even in a place like this, forgotten, it looks like someone had to lock the doors of this sacred place.
Oh yeah.
So there
It's a
might still be
guardian
people taking
statue.
care of this area.
So we just got inside like this abandoned shrine or little praying area, and it's like super warm in here. I have no idea why. It feels good. I don't even want to leave this building, but we have to move forward. You're right. We should camp here because it's so warm. Yeah. I'm down for it. Even if we get too cold, we just come back here.
This place was so massive, I didn't even know which building to start with. But one of them caught my attention immediately. It was probably the biggest building here, and I was so curious to find out what was in it.
We're trying to make our way to that giant dome. I flew my drone earlier and took a peek inside. It looks pretty cool. There's like a few rides. I guess it was meant to be like an indoor theme park. You can tell no one's been here because there's no footsteps on the snow. We're like making our first imprint here. There's an ice rink. Just imagine people skating here one time. Holy crap. Yeah, you're right. So this part of the building was a zoo, and we just came across this. It looks like a lion's den. Wow, they probably had monkeys inside there. Holy crap. Just me inside this one. What do you think? What kind of animal do you think was staying in here? Leave a comment down below. Yeah. Okay, we found the way to the dome. We had some angry worker, like kind of yelling at us. Nothing he can do. He's not even security. That was the first Chinese Karen I've ever seen. Whoa. This is really cool. Oh my god. Ew. That would have been bad if you fell.
These were all rides stripped down to their skeletons, with roller coaster tracks going nowhere.
We are inside this giant dome that was meant to be an indoor theme park. Everything has been detached. You can see all the pieces just laying around here. This being the main entrance, probably where, you know, people would line up to go for a ride. This is insane. I wish you guys can be here because I don't think the camera can just show us how massive this is in this one building. It's a little bit dangerous walking around here. There's like gaps on the ground, so you have to be careful of. I'm always hearing like knocks on the ceiling. Kind of afraid of something potentially falling down on you. So yeah, wow, look at this ride. I don't think I've ever been on a roller coaster that would look like this. It's just a circle. I got a good view from up here. Oh boy, we're really high up.
As I was walking up, I could feel the entire walkway shake. I wasn't even sure if whatever they were going for in here was ever completed. Everything just seemed bare bones, but the view from the top was incredible.
Holy guys. I hope this is sturdy. I guess there used to be a roller coaster attached over here too at one point, or some sort of ride. Jeez, I'm gonna walk on the beams. Holy, look at this. I'm not that afraid of heights though. Ta-da! The indoor theme park. And I know that I keep saying that maybe this was an indoor theme park, but you know, with the materials laying around, I kind of think that this was like a mix between an indoor theme park and like a water park with a giant water slide. It kind of would make sense.
So that was pretty cool. The eggshell looking building was pretty unique. What did you guys think of it? But up next was even crazier. Something straight out Jurassic Park. Wait until you see it.
Nice, we made it in. So there's like a greenhouse. So we're walking inside a hotel. That's the name right there, the J-Man Hotel. Holy.
The hotel connected directly into what must have been one of the most unusual features of this entire ghost city. A huge indoor botanical garden. It had real flowers still growing all around. It seems like someone was still watering them. In the middle of all this decay, at least something was still alive.
Damn, this is pretty insane for a hotel to have. This must have been a really nice hotel when it was active. I mean, look at this. This place is massive. Yeah, I don't think this was... Oh wait, this was the pool. I thought it could have been like a fountain, but you can see that there's a deep end right over there. You still have some flowers growing around here too. Maybe this place is still maintained a little bit. I mean, these are real flowers right here. You can smell them. So someone is watering them. That's good. So I guess at one point they also had like some sort of animal, maybe birds in here too in the garden. I just found some of the bird cages. Here's a sign right here. So it looks like there's an animal gallery, the land and sea. So here's some signs. You can see that there was a lot of things to see in this hotel or botanical garden. There was an animal gallery, Naughty Fort 4D theater, Pet Paradise Zoo, Butterfly Conservatory, a space museum, Ice World, Grand Circus Theater. Damn. And right in front of me over here, looks like more of the botanical garden. I'm glad that the plants are kept safe. They're not completely abandoned, which is good. They're taking care of the plants here. This place is so big that I feel like I can fly my drone in here.
As I kept moving forward, I wasn't sure what I just came across. It looked like the things on the ground were hot tubs.
Oh, damn. So everyone here would just be in their bathing suits. Wow, so it's a pool and a botanical garden.
I then found the showers and decided to see if the water still worked.
It's still working. Holy crap. Oh my god, I got a little bit wet now. I can just imagine the shows they would put here.
I was now walking to what looked like a stage. The floor did feel a little bit weak, so I had to be careful.
This place is so big that I don't even know where my friends are now. I've just been wandering here alone.
And while I was searching for them, I stumbled upon something incredible. Real life-size dinosaur statues.
I love how the dinosaurs are just on top of that. And you can see that the background has like fossils on it. Pretty cool design.
Whoever designed this section put real thought into it. This is just one corner of the building, and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. I already have a feeling I'm going to need multiple days here, but I've only got one, so we're going to push through and hit as many buildings as possible. And I'll be honest, this is already one of the best explores I've ever done. If you're enjoying, make sure to be following me on Instagram because I've been taking a ton of photos throughout the day that you're not seeing in this video. And also a reminder to subscribe. Over 60% of you guys watching are not subscribed yet, and it only takes 1 second.
Okay, prices here are pretty good.
I found the prices still posted on the wall. It was $20 to $30 for an hour massage. That's nothing compared to what you pay back in the States. I lost track of my friends at this point. This place is so massive enough that you can just completely lose people. I eventually found my way into the hotel section, and the moment I walked in, I could tell this was pretty nice. A full lounge, furniture still in place, and what really caught me off guard was that almost every sign in here was in English, which actually is pretty rare out here. Not many foreigners make it to this part of China, let alone a place like this. But they built it with an international crowd in mind. Then I found the spa lounge. The size of it alone tells you how serious they were about this place. The balcony was overlooking the entire garden below. This would have been something else when it was running. And then I heard it, running water somewhere in the bathroom. A lot of water was flowing, and it turns out the sink was still on. Except nobody left it on. The pipes cracked at some point and just had been running on its own ever since. I wasn't going to touch it.
Pretty decent. It looks comfy. The beds look comfy. They have a lot of cushion. So we just made it to the hotel section. Whoa. I don't know if this was one hotel or it could have been many parts of it, but this is crazy. It's so big. I think I'm in some sort of, right now I'm on the second floor, and I think it was like a little lounge. I think it's like a lounge room. Even had like your own bar. So this is the women's locker room.
I was hearing a strange sound, almost as if someone could have been taking a shower.
Holy crap. The pipe is leaking water.
But just like the sink, the pipes must have burst in here too. Who knows how long this was going for.
It's so weird that they had this many lockers here. The expectation of this place must have been really high up there. They were probably thinking like hundreds of thousands or even millions of people were gonna come here every month or year, I don't know. Holy crap, there's another section filled with lockers. This is just never ending. I'm not even gonna bother walking all the way down there. Let's head up to the third floor. All right, so this floor, the main area pretty much looks the same as the downstairs. Looks like a lot of the things have been scrapped out of here. All you have are the outlets now left behind on the floor. Really strange. I was expecting there to be like maybe the male's locker room, but there's nothing. I don't even know what they could have used this room for other than lounging. Let's just keep going up. I want to see some of the hotel rooms now. I think my friends are here. Yep. Hey. So I just met up with my friends. They told me that a lot of the floors look the same like this, but upstairs is way more organized. So I'm gonna quickly run up there just to show you guys how it looks. Okay. This is the last floor. So this is a good example of how these rooms were being used. Basically lounge rooms. Maybe you would come here after you went swimming. It's almost like Spa World. I don't know if you've ever been to those type of places where they have like these huge spa complexes and there's so many rooms with different type of spas and massages and therapy. The seats look pretty comfy. I don't want to lay down on it though. It must be like really dusty and moldy now. So each floor can probably fit more than 100 people.
By this point, we had spent hours in this one building, and I already seen more than I expected to find in this entire resort. And what's crazy is we only scratched the surface. There was still so much more waiting for us out there.
Right, everyone, so we're gonna go to another building. I think we're done here with the Botanical Garden and the spa. Pretty good start to the Explore though. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And right here was like another pool. Probably meant for, more so for kids. It's not that deep. I have a feeling that was like a wishing tree. Probably hang a ribbon and make a wish. There's another section. We're right next to the entrance. Guess this was like a little playground for little kids. I think we can get a cool photo with these balls. So I've been walking endlessly in this one building. We still have so many more to go, but I finally found some rooms where people can stay. Right next to the garden, they would have these hotel rooms. Let's take a look at one of them. It's pretty spacious. It's a twin bedroom. Only thing is, I don't like the view here. You can see the parking lot from here, but at least you can walk right out to this beautiful garden. All the rooms, they look the same. I wonder what one of these tents could be. Oh my God, this is way too big. There's Wine Town, Malaysia Recital, Shangri-La Dream Baths, Shanho Hot Spring Park, Water Kingdom. Oh my gosh, where the heck are we even? Oh, interesting. Oh my God. It's like, it's so big. That goes way far down. Yeah, we can go in. Okay, we're all the way at the very top floor now. I feel like the rooms are gonna look the same.
So it looks like this building was used for massages and other treatments like cupping, a traditional therapy popular in Chinese medicine, where heated cups are placed on the skin, creating suction, which increases blood flow and releases tension.
Here's a sneak peek to the indoor water park. What the heck? It's pirate theme too? Oh, we gotta find that. Well, there's a sign that says we're heading to the 4D Theater, but also another sign that says the Peacock Restaurant. Let's see what it is. I love surprises. And this place is such a big surprise. I was not expecting an Explore like this today. Looks like we're in some sort of restaurant. You can hear people talking in the distance. Could be workers here. It's another kid's playground. It's like a sand pit. And another ball pit. Pretty cool, it's just right next to the restaurant. You know, you could be eating with family and just have the kids come up here to play.
All of a sudden, my friends and I heard a buzzing sound. Turns out there were construction workers inside. I didn't film this part, but we actually went up and talked to them.
But so far, the workers have been really chill. They've said nothing to us. I feel like if it was America, we would have been kicked out by now. Yeah, they're so chill about us being here. Oh, this leads to the 4D cinema. The workers are just right there. They're not saying anything. I love that. So we're gonna need some light here. It's really dark. We're entering the 4D theater. I'm quite excited to see how a 4D theater looks. Whoa.
This is sick. The entire room had these spaceship themed seats. Just one room where people would come to watch. But man, the dust in here, you can see it flying around just from the beam of
I don't
flashlight.
want to stay here for too long, guys. I just want to say a big shout out to KNF for giving me this light panel of theirs. Ooh, my stomach's growling. But this just came in clutch today. If you're ever looking for a good light panel, definitely check this one out from KNF. The link's down in the description. I love 4D theaters, honestly. Like, whenever there's one, I always go to them to watch a movie. I love how it's just way more interactive when you're watching a movie. And I can't believe it's abandoned like this.
来吧，滑吧，或者你滑波浪这样，不好看，就歪了。这样会很烫。
This is where the projectors are, and they're still here. That is genuinely rare. I've been to so many abandoned cinemas and theaters over the years, and every single time I make it to the projector room, they're usually stolen.
Now this is really cool because this projector must be very high tech considering it was a 4D cinema. This must cost a lot of money. Damn, look at the lens on that thing. There's all the seats. So this is how it looks like for the people that work up here. It's so easy to spot someone. Damn guys, look at this. These were the movies that were playing here before it got abandoned. You got the Transformers movie and Avatar. Not that old. Those have been there for a long time. And the fact that they're that color now, jeez, I can't believe 5 years can do that.
Exploring the 4D cinema was awesome. I think that's actually the first time I've ever come across an abandoned one. But the next room we walked into surprised me more than anything we've seen so far.
They had a live butterfly museum? What? I think you were able to come to this room and there'd be butterflies flying around. Or they were in cages. This is pretty wild. You have the butterflies posted up over here. They left them. Hopefully they take them out. I bet some of these are really rare. This would have been such a cool museum though. I love butterflies. I think butterflies are really cool because there's so many different types and species and different variations of how they look. Looks like these booths had puppies. You were able to like come and pet them or take a photo with them. Wow, must have been nice.
The next building I was headed to was another unique looking one. It definitely catches your attention just from the outside. The colors on it are hard to miss.
Oh, it's like a... Oh wait, they put like shows? Oh, is this like the dolphin show? I'm not sure what this could have been. Like, I have a feeling they put on shows here with like maybe aquatic animals, like a dolphin. This is so cool though. It's a giant stadium. I have a bad idea to do, but I got the drone shots of this arena. My controller did not get any signal. Sometimes it was unresponsive to me, but we did it. Good job. Good boy, good boy. Oh, pretty cool. It's getting dark though. Sunset's in an hour. And we still have like 2 more places we want to check out, especially the water park. So we're gonna head there next, I think. The only problem is we don't really know where it is.
So I flew my drone to go find it, and eventually I did. It turns out it was located in one of the most mysterious buildings in this entire place, the building with the castle. I couldn't believe that inside here holds a massive indoor water park. Some say it's the biggest in the world.
So this is the last spot to do. I also hope we can check out the castle over there because that'd be nice to see. So let's go. So we just found our way in and we're making our way through. We have no idea where we're going, but it's awesome seeing what we're coming across. Like, look at this. This hallway is crazy. Looks like they had some sort of pool right there in this hallway. But I feel like we're getting closer. I can already see some signs. Happy Water Kingdom is what they called it. Wow, they had water surfing in here. Let's check this out.
And then we walked in. I didn't have words for it at first. Just damn, this is probably the largest indoor water park I have ever seen in my life. And the part that really got me was that this was only one section. And look how far it stretches from one end to the other. We had barely made it through the entrance and already I could tell this was the moment that made the entire 4-hour drive worth it.
I can't believe how far this indoor water park stretches, and this is only one section. There's definitely more to see. Like the sign said, it was like more of like a surfing area, but look over here. You also have this Ninja Warrior course. Used to be a lot safer with the water. That must have been like so fun to do. If I tried doing this, I'll probably break a leg. I'm tempted though. I'm really tempted. Wow, and there's like a pirate boat right there. I'm excited. Let's check this area out. I'm guessing you'll probably start down on the slide, work your way over here, and go around. I just saw this. This looks pretty hard. You have to like balance. Probably have to grab one of those things to move on to the next. I feel like this course was meant for kids anyway, although the water is pretty deep.
This place definitely reminded me of Ninja Warrior, or even something Mr. Beast would use for one of his challenge videos. It was so cool, with unique statues everywhere, and even more dinosaurs, just like the Botanical Garden.
Oh wow, looks like there's a bigger section over here. Doesn't look like the one from the photos though, in the garden. What the heck? Holy shit. Oh, let's go over here and see the view. Whoa. Damn. Jeez. This indoor water park is so big that they even had the go-karts here to take people around from one side to the other. It's like the size of a football field. I think there's like a little locker room section where people would leave their stuff before they went on this ride. It's so far. I don't know how I would feel if I came to this water park and had to walk all the way down there. I'd be way too lazy for that. Oh, there's someone here. Like a truck. I hope we don't get kicked out, but this is probably one of the water rides I would go on. Okay, I don't think it saw us. There's like a worker here with a truck. I think we're fine though. So far we've been good. Damn. I think my favorite water slide would have been this one right here. I have to be a little bit sneaky here. You never know how this person will react. I mean, one worker was kind of pissed off we were here. So we're gonna kind of stay low and kind of observe what's going on over there because they're on the other side. We're gonna go inside this ride. Whoa, we're inside.
站不稳的。
And we're taking a photo here.
The day was slowly reaching sunset and we still had so much more of this water park to get through. But my main goal at this point was to find a way inside that castle. I've been eyeing it since we first walked in, and I wasn't leaving without getting inside.
Okay, so Booker is inside the slide right now with his GoPro, with his action camera. He's definitely gonna be having to slide down there. getting closer to the workers. There's some like loud bang noises. It's kind of freaking me out. But we just made it to the pirate water slides. Has a lot of character. Not as big as the other slides that we just saw. Yeah, the workers are in there. Fuck. I'm nervous. Well, I guess we're going down this way. Here we go. I'm not sure how sturdy an abandoned water slide is, but so far so good. Okay, I don't even want to look behind me, but so far so good. They're not saying anything or yelling at us. I think we're fine. Wow, I like what I'm seeing here. We're walking in a pool that had like jacuzzi beds and showers and elephant statues. This would have been amazing. Off they go. They didn't even care. They just let us explore. This is a nice swimming pool to practice. Maybe they were using these for like Olympic swimmers to train. They probably use this pool to train. I can see the castle right ahead of me. That's where we're gonna be heading. And here's another section. It's like a little bar area with bathtubs that I can use. There's just too much to talk about this place. It's overwhelming, honestly. Damn. There's some guns here. I wonder if this was able to squirt water. I think it was. That's cool. And there's also a cannon. So we are underneath the castle right now. The only way up is through these stairways, but let's see where it leads. Well, it's a lot of black mold. Yeah, this is the castle. But isn't that like the window? Yeah, so we're inside. This looks like the window of the castle. Wow. Damn, it's really moldy in here. This was really meant for like women and their children, and if they were pregnant.
At this point, I was exhausted. We had spent at least more than 5 hours exploring this place, and the sun was beginning to set. My friends wanted to call it a day, and honestly, I understood, but there was still one more major building left. So I pushed through. It was one of the main hotels in the area, a place that hadn't been touched since the whole thing shut down. And the reason nobody dares to go in there, it was used as a COVID quarantine zone. And you won't believe it, but everything was still left inside.
This place is really massive. It's almost getting dark. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. Infectious substance? It says infectious substance. This place gives me the creeps. I don't like the sound of that. So it looks like we entered a hotel. I think this is connected or part of the castle that you were seeing with the drone. So yeah, this is the lobby. Oh, there's some keys still right here. Maybe these could have been keys to the room. Damn, look at that. I guess these are pictures of when the place was a lot more active. Must be so sad for the people that used to come here. And these complexes, they were meant for retirement. Now they're just completely empty and not in use. The water park we were just at, this time it has water. feels like a zombie movie right now. Like, there's probably coronavirus flying over here. This is scary. This says contaminated zone. What the f? Literally Resident Evil.
Okay.
Is that it? Yup. Water park? Weird. This is some horror movie vibes right now. The entire walls are like covered in plastic. No power. Oh, this room is really nice. Three beds. I said this in the beginning, but just a reminder, this entire city had to evacuate because of COVID. But it looks like they used this hotel as a quarantine zone. It's kind of weird how everything is covered by plastic. So I think people had to evacuate this place because there was too many people that were infected by COVID-19. Well, pretty much explored all the rooms here in the hotel, and it's getting dark now. I think it's time we head out. My feet are killing me. Let's go find the others. Ooh, stomach's growling. I'm hungry.
And that is going to be a wrap for this one. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure with me. This is exactly what I love to do, finding places like this and bringing you along to experience them. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss what's about to come out next. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and if you want to support what I do, head over to steveronin.com and consider becoming a member. It means the world to me. Now click here for my next video, and I'll see you all there.